Now look at this. We are going for a class. In the class we have public account, ACC, public void, ACC equal to. Now we are creating. So now test example 3. Test example 3. Then I am giving public void data. Here I was taking some data. What are the data I am taking? Public thing, public industry set get, again public string name. Now I am verifying if industry equal to banking, if industry equal to banking, ACC dot name equal to name, ACC dot phone equal to 1 2 3 4, ACC dot industry equal to industry, ACC dot reading equal to ownership equal to. If industry equal to banking, ACC dot name equal to name, ACC dot phone equal to 1 2 3 4, ACC dot industry equal to industry, ACC dot ownership equal to public. Then I said else ACC dot name, ACC dot industry equal to industry, ACC dot ownership equal to. So wait, then I told insert. Now what was this? I made a condition. If industry equal to banking, name equal to name, phone equal to 1 2 3 4, industry equal to industry, ownership equal to public. Can I make a shortcut here instead of doing all this stuff? Can I write it like this? This is a common data between both the cases, right? So if industry equal to banking, phone number equal to 1 2 3 4, ownership equal to public. Else phone number should be 4 5 6 7 and ownership should be 8. Then what I am doing? Insert the account record. So this is the requirement what I have. Whenever I call a method called create, what it is doing? Industry equal to banking, phone number should be 1 2 3 4 and ownership should be public. Else phone number should be 4 5 6 7, ownership should be private. Then what I am doing? Insert record. Record should be inserted into database. Now go back. And what I am doing? The rate of I have given the rate of. I am giving static void industry. Now the primary point you need to remember. If you make any DML operations in the test class, they will not be committed. If you make any DML operations in the test class, data will not be committed to database. Only that will be saved. Once the operation is completed, that is removed. It is not committed. Any changes that you make on the database using the test class, that is not committed. Right. So what is the class that we want to test it? Test example. Now, what is the format I have to verify? What is the format I have to verify? Look at the format. First T dot name equal to testing. T dot industry equal to. If I take industry equal to banking, then told whenever you call a method called create, what will happen? Whenever we create a method called create, it is going to insert one account record. So I am verifying. If the method is running properly, one account record should be inserted. What is account record? Name, phone, rating, ownership. Where name equal to T dot name and industry equal to if the method is running properly, if the method is running properly, if the method is running properly, we should get one account record. We should get one account record. We should get one account record where one account record where name equal to T dot name, industry equal to T dot industry. Then get the value. Once you got the record, what should I do? Are you getting my point? Things are running properly, we can get the record. Or else simply we can give where ID equal to T dot ACC dot ID. If record is inserted properly, ACC dot ID will come, right? If record is inserted properly, ACC dot ID will come. So I don't write a sample query to get the ID of the record. Write a sample query to get the ID of the record. So how do you verify? System dot asset equals what we have 4 1 2 3 4. System dot asset equal what is the ownership? Ownership should be ACC 1 dot right. Next one. What is the next one that we have? System dot asset equals name. What is the name? If things are running properly, this is the value what we get. Then I am taking one more example. What is the example? T dot industry equal to T dot industry. Now already account record is inserted. Account record is already inserted. So what should I do again? Test example. New test example. Then T dot name testing. T dot industry. Education. Then T dot create. We are calling a method called create. When you call the method called create, then what happened? Write a sample query and check out. How we are getting? Account AC2 equal to select the name comma phone ownership from account where ID equal to T1 dot account dot ID. T1 dot account dot ID. Now according to the logic, what should be the phone number? If the method is running properly, if industry equal to education, what is the phone number? 4567. It should be 4567. Then it should be private. What I'm doing was, if industry equal to banking, then I call a method called create, then checks it. If industry equal to banking, account phone number equal to 1234, account ownership equal to public, insert the record. If industry is not equal to banking, then account phone number equal to 4567, account ownership equal to this is how we have. Are you getting my point? So I have taken here industry equal to banking, then I call create. Then a new account record should be created in the database with the name equal to testing, phone equal to 1234, and industry equal to, not industry, what is this? Ownership. Ownership should be public. Right amount. Then if you take industry equal to education, then phone number equal to 4567, ownership equal to Praveen, name equal to testing. Then run it. Code check. So what is the code coverage we got? Are you getting my point here? People have followed this?